Dr. P, how many steps can home leakage testing be done?
Home leak detection follows the steps. 1. Understand the leakage situation on site. 2. Do a pressure test on the pipe. 3. Determine the direction and location of the pipe. 4. Find and locate leaks.
Can you tell us in detail about the methods and precautions for home leak detection?
The methods and precautions for home leak detection. 1. Site survey. To the site to check the signs of leakage, leakage area, leakage location, leakage size, and ask the owner about the time of leakage. 2. Pressure test on piping. Use water and gas pumps to pressure test cold and hot water pipes respectively. 1. Remove all angle valves, faucets, water meters, etc., and plug them with plugs to prevent pressure relief. 2. The water and gas pressure pumps are connected to the cold and hot water pipes separately. It is recommended that connections be made from the water heater inlet and outlet. 3. Water pressure mode to the pipeline pressurized to about 8 kilograms. Observe the pressure change of the oil pressure gauge. Holding pressure for half an hour pressure change is less than 0.3 kilograms or less that the pipeline does not leak. Greater than 0.3 kilograms or the rate of pressure drop is obvious, indicating the existence of water leakage in the pipeline. Precautions. 1. Pressurizing with water pressure mode, because water is not compressible, while air can be compressed. To prevent inaccurate pressure test leads to misjudgment. 2. Installed with a four-way valve seismic oil pressure gauge between the water vapor pressure pump and pipeline connection. When the pressurization is complete, close the four-way valve. Disconnect the pipeline and the connection between the pressurized equipment to ensure that the pipeline is in a completely sealed state. The purpose is to reduce the error. 3. When the pipeline leakage is determined, the next step is to understand the specific location of the pipeline, direction, and distribution. When the owner cannot provide detailed drawings of the pipeline, you can use the pipeline locator on the pipeline sensor's positioning. 1. Inject hot water above 50 degrees centigrade into the cold water pipeline. 30 minutes later, turn on the pipeline locator. Scanning against the ground, the pipeline direction will be presented in the instrument screen and on-site marking of the pipeline direction. 2. Turn on the electric water heater or gas water heater temperature above 50 degrees centigrade. Turn on the hot water faucet. About 30 minutes later, turn on the pipeline locator. Scanning the ground, the pipeline direction will be presented in the instrument screen and on-site pipeline direction marking. Precautions. 1. The greater the temperature difference between the temperature inside the pipe and the ground temperature, the clearer the pipe direction presented by the pipe locator. 2. Pipe elbows, teeth, and other connections are well marked. 4. Accurately locate the leakage point. In the relatively quiet conditions of the indoor environment, open the water and gas pump gas pressure mode pressurized 6 to 12 kilograms. Open the home pipeline leak detector along the location of the pipeline to mark a good 1 by 1 to check. When the headset is heard to be similar to the gas splashing produced by the Z's or his sound heard in the headphones, bubbles drumming water flows out. The sound size is significantly higher than other areas. While observing the instrument screen, the spectrum signal is significantly higher than the rest of the suspected leakage point has been localized. Retesting to verify the leakage point again. After locating the suspected leakage point, turn on the positioning mode of the instrument. Divide the suspected leakage area pipeline into endpoints to record the signal value of each measurement point, and then compare again. When the highest signal value matches with the location of the suspected leakage point, it means that the leakage point has been determined. Precautions. 1. Keep the operation as quiet as possible. Reduce the movement of people in the room, and turn off the TV, air conditioner, refrigerator, and other household appliances that may produce noise interference. 2. In order to improve the testing effect, when pressurizing the pipeline, first drain the residual water in the pipeline, and then gradually pressurize the pipeline to the 6 to 12 kilograms range for testing. 3. To avoid secondary damage to the pipeline when pressurizing, according to the actual situation of pipeline material, age, etc., please gradually increase the pressure from low to high. 4. In order to avoid the cavity, Crosstalk and other factors caused by the illusion of leakage localization should be repeatedly verified by changing the pressure before the point of excavation.